Hello, Capricorn. Welcome. I'm Ryan. Thank you for being here. It's going to be a general reading for whom you're dealing with. Of course, everything may not resonate, so take what does and leave the rest. And for more tarot readings after this, please check out my wife's channel and Valley 3 Tarot should review as well. Thank you. All right, let's see what's going on. Seven. Is 7 significant, Capricorn? Is it significant to you? Is it significant to them? Wow, okay. That's a nice energy. That's a nice energy. Huh. Okay. Ooh. One more and I'll jump into this. Are there troubles, and I've been kind of curious about this, Capricorn. Are there troubles and difficulties at home? And I'm not too sure exactly what the, situation or dynamic is, but I am looking at a family unit or dynamic. I'm looking at children and kids as well as parental figures, but I'm a little curious because I've been seeing this energy and I'm like, what actually is going on at home? Because the energy I'm looking the energy I'm looking at, let's just say, doesn't align with what I'm sensing from this. What I'm sensing is a situation where a parental figure is treating their children or their kids, even though they're fully grown, as if they're still little children or little kids, with their perspective and how they talk to them, communicate them, or interact with them. As you can see, what kind of rift that'll create in a family situation or dynamic. It's like, you know what? The parental figure could be like, you know who you're talking to, and the children could be like, we're all grown adults here. Where's the respect? Jumping back into this, Capricorn, what they're showing me, financial situations are very difficult for them. Their grasp on money right now is where their main focus and priority is, to the point where they're definitely going through it emotionally, mentally. They're saying what they have, not much. They don't want to lose any more, clearly, but at the same time, I do see that this emotional mental storm does clear up. It does. But because money is so difficult, they're not fully 100% ready to kind of move forward. And that's what's interesting, is there's a little bit of resistance there. There's a little bit of a resistance to kind of move forward and figure out what needs to be done. And so as they are trying to make these plans and figure out what can be done, they're emotionally going through it still. That there's another storm cloud coming over, and emotionally speaking, it's kind of like, great, now there's got to be something done. They're just not too sure exactly whether or not they want to move forward with this. Now, what this is all about is exactly that: communication. There's some sort of communication here where they are ultimately trying to decide, like, to communicate, to say something, to not say something. They have something that they want to say, but for some reason, Capricorn, and this is where I get a little bit of that interesting energy, because of the pain and the difficulty, I understand that emotions are going to run high. At the same time, it's also because of that emotional high, they're finding it very difficult to almost get in touch with their soft side. In a sense, be emotionally open and vulnerable. Even though there is some sort of communication here, and this is what I'm talking about, even though there's some sort of communication, their heart shows for a split second, and then they go ice cold. And that's what I'm talking about. You opened up just enough there, Crosswatcher, to show emotions, and then cut it off. And they're saying, well, I'm just waiting to see. And it's like, what are you on guard for? What are you on guard for? Well, they're like, well, I'm waiting. Okay, understandable. But you're waiting and you're waiting some more, and I don't understand that. Okay, we have some sort of progress here. Wow, I feel like, goodness gracious, just like that, oh my goodness, oh my gosh, Capricorn, heads up, goat. Use those horns of wisdom, seriously, because again, I'm looking at that same energy. This has got to be like a parental figure family dynamic of some sort playing out, because what I'm looking at is, there we go. Oh my gosh, Capricorn. I was right. This is what I don't understand. Whether it's you, Capricorn, or whether it's someone else, I don't know. But thank you for, showing up. Thank you for showing up in the energy, because the situation it's definitely a living situation. They're waiting for things to financially balance out between the two of you, in a sense, set things right. Now, here's the thing. They show me as soon as justice, as soon as things get taken care of and put back in order the way it should be, there's that Seven of Swords, sneakery, shady shit. All for what? All for financial gain and money. So how is it that they set things straight, they set the record straight, and immediately they're thinking, how do I cut corners with Capricorn? Because that's what they're working on next. And that's what's fascinating, is whatever this financial possibility or potential to gain further financial stability in the situation or dynamic is between the two of you, they're working on some sort of project or endeavor that they are contemplating and sitting with and meditating on. But they do realize that it's kind of like they know they can't rush things, and so they're having to look again. And this is where you, Capricorn, finally step up to the plate and show and present yourself in a completely different energy. And I feel like they're realizing, Capricorn, because you decided to step up, they're not viewing you as, oh, nice, cute little Capricorn anymore. Like, what the fuck? They're saying, I don't care. I could still get what I want from Capricorn, in case you wanted to know. Why? Oh my goodness. So either one. Let me draw a couple more here. Ooh, 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 ooh. I understand that completely. Shit, I understand that completely. So what you're saying, interesting, what you're saying, Capricorn, oh my gosh, this is a family situation. It's a dual. There's a family situation, and then there's also a marriage. They're getting what they want financially from the marriage. Them first. They eat first, Capricorn. They eat first. Serve them first. But they're also having the realization of Capricorn ain't playing no more games. Touche. As well as Capricorn's not going to fucking drop this. Touche. You, Capricorn, realize where they're actually standing and sitting, financially speaking, while they're reminiscing about where and how things used to be. And here's a cold truth, though. They're remembering how things romantically and emotionally used to be, for both situations. And get this, they're saying, I don't give a shit anymore. So maybe it's something of like, you need to realize, who you're talking to. You need to kind of check your eyesight and see who's actually in what is in front of you to change how you interact with people. Because what I'm seeing is, Capricorn, you had to finally step up. And when you did, their whole tone changed. Now all of a sudden they're down here on your level, right? From their perspective, because now all of a sudden you see and you know their financial situation ain't the greatest, as if their shit don't stink. Of course, if you are dealing with anyone, you could be dealing with a fire sign, air sign, water sign, or earth sign. They're all here. Goodbye.